Hello, my beautiful light beams. Thank you so much for tuning in. Welcome back. Today we're going to do a collective reading. Okay, we're going to just generalize, see where everybody's at, see what some collective advice should be. We've had a lot of transits going on astrologically, so transformation is definitely on the horizon. You know, we've had equinoxes, the time has shifted again, so a lot has been going on, a lot's been changing. So we're going to dig into all of that energy and see what's going on, okay? I've got my 3 decks today that I'm going to use. And as you guys know, whenever I'm not here on YouTube, you can check out my website at KaylaNeilProductions.com, okay? So let's just jump right into it to figure out which one I want to use first. Now you're going to go with this one first. Alright, universe, spirit and spirit guides, please tell me what the collective needs to know. What does the collective need to know right now? What does collective need to focus on? Alright, universe. Alright, okay. We got the Queen of Cups outright, which lets me know that there could be some intuition. Alright, intuition is definitely a key here. However, there could be some emotional habits that I'm feeling we need to focus on. Yeah. Alright. What did I say? Okay. So the underlying energy is the 6 of Wands, which is beautiful. And then we've got the 5 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. So there's a lot going on in the collective energy. Like I said, there's a shift, a natural shift happening. So let's pull some clarifiers and really get into it and see what the universe wants us to know, right? Because I feel like this 3 of Swords, this 5 of Cups and this 3 of Swords feels old. It doesn't feel like something new. I feel like there is something going on emotionally that either we're running away from or we're just not wanting to see the reality in. Okay? So let's get some clarifiers and see what's going on. Queen of Cups, please, universe. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a third party kind of situation. I feel like there's been some miscommunication, whether intentional or unintentional. You're finding out that there has been some kind of the truth is being revealed is what I'm hearing. And I feel like that's kind of setting some of you up for disappointment, because I'm feeling like maybe there's some unrealistic expectations or unrealistic depictions of people around us, and what's happening right now is the reality is showing us what it is and what it isn't, and it's really up to us to accept it for what it is, you know? Okay, all right. So I'm feeling like this 5 of Cups, we're going to slow it down, right? So you guys can see the cards. So for the Queen of Cups, we got the Queen of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the World. That's what we got outright. And clarifying the Queen of Cups, to me, that just feels like there's something here that you're not paying attention to. And this is also where the third party thing came in, because the Queen of Cups is being clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. However, in a whole new scenario, in a different scenario, I'm feeling like the Queen of Cups needs to take on the attributes of the Queen of Pentacles. These need to be mended together and used supportingly, right? So the Queen of Cups is very intuitive, very emotional, very sensual, right? And the Queen of Pentacles is more so down to earth, more reserved about her pinnacle, you know, about her money, about her bag. So with that said, I'm feeling like some of you need to incorporate the both of those, because either you're leaning too much on being about your money or you're leaning too much on being emotional, and some of you need to bring that together, right? Male or female, it doesn't matter what your gender is. This is important for everybody to understand, that having a balance of both masculine and feminine, but being intuitive or empathetic and realistic is important. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be pessimistic, but you don't want to be overly optimistic either. So what this World card is telling me is that things are shifting, things are changing, but it is up to you. It is just becoming more apparent. It is being presented in a way that is becoming more apparent to you. but still, it is up to you to accept that truth, you know? So coming in this Five of Cups, and this is why I feel like it has a lot to do with accepting the truth, is because this Five of Cups is about seeing the silver lining in things. It can really be a focal point of depression, or just being sad, you know, focusing on something that didn't have the most optimal outcome. Okay, so with that said, the Five of Cups here, though, being clarified by the Page of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Sun, lets me know that there are reasons to be optimistic. There are reasons to be excited. It doesn't matter what it looks like right now, because ultimately, how isn't up to you. You know what I'm saying? You just have to focus on the fact that it is going to happen. You know, that whatever it is that you need, whatever support that you need is going to come in. You know, so I feel like this is asking us all to shift gears a little bit even. It's really time to refocus, right? Focus on attracting or aligning with things that are high vibrational. You know what I'm saying? Like, your dreams are high vibrational. What you want out of life is high vibrational. So if you want that, you gotta vibrate high. Okay? You can't expect to just be able to get whatever you want and you're not doing the work that is required, whether it be within yourself or within your reality. It's still up to you. Okay? You gotta let those fears and doubts go. You know, let that anxiety go. What happened before doesn't matter. It doesn't matter anymore. You know, you learn from it. And that's why it happened. It happened so that you can learn from it. Yeah, I definitely feel like some of you were included in a third-party situation, and things are definitely coming to light about it. However, with that said, this is setting you free in a way that you were not even sure, or this is setting you free in a way that you weren't aware was even possible. That's what I was looking for. Okay? And the reason I say that this was a third-party situation is because, like I said, there were two women. So there could be, you know, a man involved with two women, a woman involved with two men, whatever, you know. But whatever's going on is that it's emotional. You know, it even could be financial. It could be monetary, right? But nevertheless, clarifying the Three of Swords came the Lovers, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. So I definitely feel like somebody put their friendship on the line. You know what I'm saying? I feel like there was one person that was extremely invested, that had high hopes, and another that wasn't. You know, that kind of played with the idea but wasn't well-rounded or evolved enough to truly accept the gift for what it was. And that's okay, because it was a lesson for the both of you. I feel like this is karmic partner kind of energy, and I feel that way because the Justice is the underlying energy here. Okay, so this is a reboot for you as a person. You know what I'm saying? If you were in a third-party situation, this is a reboot for you personally, right? Because what this is going to do is it's going to focus, it's going to require you, it's going to challenge you to focus more so on yourself, to see what you can do, how you can depend on yourself. Because you'll never be satisfied if everything you need is within codependence. You know, you want somebody to come and add their own value. That way, no matter what, your value does not degrade because somebody else is around. You know what I'm saying? So, let's pull a couple more clarifiers, get some details. I really feel like it's important to focus on the shift in energy, because that's really important to me here. There are a lot of major arcanas out, but I'm also seeing there has been some deceit, maybe some misinformation or something like that, as well as there's a lot of self-doubt. This is a double-edged sword here. This does not go one way or the other. It goes both ways. All right, so all right, let's see here. Let's get some clarifiers. I'm not gonna clarify every single card. I'm just gonna clarify some of them to get a little bit more detail, especially with the Seven of Swords, because I'm genuinely curious as to what the universe wants us to specifically pay attention to. Okay, yeah, okay. So it's all right. So this is past. This isn't a past position. So this is something that has already happened, or it is currently happening, but more than anything, it's already happening, right? But this is to get you to reflect, to clarify the Seven of Swords is the Four of Swords, the Moon, and the Tower, right? But as the underlying energy, we got the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a past energy. But it's also emotional, right? So what this is telling me, first of all, is inevitable. The Tower is letting me know that it's inevitable. The Tower, as well as the Moon, it's inevitable. So what needs to be done, the advice here, is to slow down. Slow down and actually don't move until you have clarity. And that's okay. Divine timing is everything. Even if it doesn't quite make sense, even if you feel like you're on a deadline that's super, super tight, use your communication and negotiate a little bit, because if you need more time, you absolutely need to ask for it. Because right here, I'm being told that there are things that are being revealed. And for some of you, I feel like this could be a project that you're working on as well. You don't have all the information that you need to move forward. So take your time. Don't rush things. Things are happening at the way they should. Believe me. For those of you that are focused on love and this third party situation, what I'm seeing here is you aren't being valued the way that you deserve to be valued. If you were the person that happened to, be double dipping, then it's time for you to look inside and heal as well. Because I'm seeing here that this is deeply rooted. All right, this is a lot deeper than, and that's what's going to be revealed, is how deeply this goes. A lot of times it goes all the way back to our childhood. You know what I'm saying? And that's also what the Six of Cups reminds us of. So for those of you who are focused on, work or project or, being creative as an artist, ask for more time if you need it. Extend the deadline if you need to. For those of you who are in a third party situation, it's time for you to choose to value yourself. That's the most important part, the most important thing here, because this clarifying the Seven of Swords lets me know that somebody's in denial of something, whether it's about themselves, whether it's about their situation, their reality, whatever the case. Somebody's in denial, and it's time to get real about it. It's time to be realistic and take tangible action to set goals that are tangible. You want to be a billionaire? Okay, well, first you got to have a couple $1,000s. And then, you know what I'm saying? You got to be a millionaire before you can be a billionaire. There's levels to this. And it's important that you focus on that, okay? Because what I'm seeing is just you're taking off more than you can chew. But it's turning around. I'm telling you, it's turning around. You just have to focus on being optimistic. The sun happens to be the phoenix. And that, to me, is just, it's extremely powerful. It's extremely powerful because you know that you're coming back. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes. It's a guarantee. However, you still have to believe in yourself. You still have to have faith in yourself. Nobody can make it happen the way that you will make it happen. Why? Because it's you and nobody else will ever be that. Okay, so definitely slow down and focus on what's going on. I want to clarify the Two of Swords. And that'll be the last one I clarify for. I just want to understand, because the Two of Swords can also be about friendship. And that's why I said that, somebody jeopardized the friendship. Maybe you were close with someone, or maybe, oh my goodness, whether it's a relationship or a friendship, there's definitely some third party action. I feel like somebody may have said something they shouldn't have said. They did something they shouldn't have done, and it caused a ruckus. But this was intentional. This was divine. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is that, this was to get you to focus, to refocus on everything that you've invested in. Because right now it's needing your attention, because the return, it's like you're about to hit the jackpot, but you're focused on the distractions. So whatever this was distracting you from your mission. And that's what's important to understand as well. If this was a third party situation for you, it was distracting you from your mission, bottom line. And it's, oh my gosh, for some reason, somebody needed to hear that. This was distracting you from your mission. And now you're being forced to realign and get it together again. You know what I'm saying? You didn't get off track. You didn't get off track. You just weren't paying attention to what the universe needs you to pay attention to. So that being said, now you're being pushed in a way that is going to better support you. So you can really have the things that you've been asking for, the things that you've been manifesting, because you're leveling up and you can feel it. You know what I'm saying? So with that said, keep supporting or surrounding yourself with people who support you, because I am seeing that there are still connections here that can help you propel forward, that can help you zoom like fast. Okay. However, it's really important that you pay attention to the messages that you're given at this time. Okay, because they're going to be super, super important to you. And don't let things, so if this is a third party situation for some of you, if this turns into something that that is messy, where they just want to keep talking about what's going on, or there's a messenger. That's what I'm hearing. There's a messenger around some of you that keep giving you updates on what's going on. Cut that out too. Okay, we're not doing none of that. You don't need none of that. And if this is a situation where somebody's trying to mess up a relationship, cut that out too. Okay, communication is going to be important here. It's going to be vital, because there are a lot of emotions and passion in the mix here, and not a whole lot of communicating. So it's going to be super important to be calm, slow down, get grounded, and find a way to communicate like adults, like mature people who are compassionate, who have love for one another. Because at the end of the day, we're all human. It doesn't matter. We're all human at the end of the day. If we want to go our separate ways, boom. Okay, you're still going to be a human when I walk away. Just walking away. Okay. So, with that said, that's what I've got for you guys as far as the tarot reading goes. I really hope that made sense. I'm feeling really good about that, honestly. I feel like this is, the pullback right before the launch forward, and in the most epic and rejuvenating way, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. So that's what I've got for you guys. I really hope that gave you some insight. That really was, I feel good, because I felt a little heavy when I first started reading it, and that's what made me feel like I needed to do a collective reading. So you guys know how it goes. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time.